to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is doing okay. This video is $1 food shopping. 7 meals for $7 and 1 week dessert for $7. So today I didn't go to the gym because I have really bad insomnia and I thought you're gonna hurt yourself. So I had to take another day off. So today I had a big lunch. It was 3 poached eggs. This is my new way. I was starving by the time I got home. I boiled the water. I cracked the eggs in the boiling water for 5 minutes. Then I turned the water off for 1 minute. And then I just strained the eggs. And then I had 4 pieces of bacon, which I baked in the oven. Don't ever try that with 2 pounds of bacon. And then I saved the bacon grease. So that was a huge meal. And then, so when I have a huge meal, I like to make a small meal. This is a baked potato that I microwaved. I microwaved it until it was done. Then I put some some butter, some cream cheese. I had some roast and some cheese. So this is like a little cheap meal. So I think it's very important to control our money right now. So I mentioned to you, this was a wake-up call. I went to this food pantry on Saturday and there wasn't any food. So if you really need food and you're going to a pantry, make sure you go early. That's what I learned. I think I'm gonna try a different pantry because they're running out of food there. I'll check it out and I'll tell you what happened. So I thought, I wonder if I can still do dollar shopping. So I did. And so I will show you what I bought. So you can't do dollar shopping at Dollar Tree because everything's $1.25. So let's see if the cheese, nope, the cheese is not. I want to melt the cheese. So the first thing I bought was these 2 cans of tamales for $1.25. So those were a little bit over budget. But these are good tamales marked down. So why these are so good is because you can cook rice. So I always have rice. So I usually have, let's see, how many servings is this? This is 2 servings. So $1.25, so that'd be 62 cents or 63 cents per serving. So 3 tablespoons rice. Then you can pour coconut milk on the rice. Anytime you're having spicy food, this is good. You can cook the rice and put the tamales on top of the rice, the cooked rice, and bake it until the tamales are hot. Or you can make the rice with coconut milk, which is sweet. And then if you have dry mangoes or papaya, put those on top. And for some reason, that is really a good meal. A little bit longer. So I bought 2 of these cans of tamales. So my idea this week was to buy 7 meals, but I didn't think about trying to do dollar meals. So I think I'm going to try to do this once a week. So after there was no food at the food pantry, I said to myself, you need storable food. So if I eat this in 6 months, let's see, this had a good expiration date of December 2025. So I would have those in my house a little bit longer, for at least a year. Then I got, these were cheap, 2 bean with bacon soups. Okay, the Walmarts out here don't always have this, But here it is, and these are, how many servings? 2.5. So what's good with these is if you have some cornbread or some hot dogs, you know, it's like soup. Okay, I guess my cheese isn't going to melt. So what I had was I had some leftover roast beef. I freeze everything. Here it is. There's a little bit left over. And then I had jalapeno cheese sticks. So I thought that would be good. So these were 87 cents each. Bean with bacon soup is good for like tonight when I need a small meal. So I just eat that. Then I can never find these. These are Walmart tomato soup. I got 2 of these for 72 cents. So what I eat with tomato soup is I make homemade butter and I have crackers with peanut butter or cheese. And then I bought 1 can of chicken soup for 72 cents. And let's see, I saw these ladies in, I went to Target, I went walking around the mall, and they were buying this coconut milk, and it was like $3.99. The can was bigger than these. But I got these for $1.38, and so I said, what do you just drink them? They said, yeah, they're really good, but they're good for making, Walmart $1.38. They're good for making smoothies. So if you don't want, or protein powder, so if you don't want, so this is why you want to save your little pieces of meat. So this was $10 at Walmart. I'm going to be doing dollar shopping again. $10.38. Let's see. Okay. So this is quite a bit of storable food. So I will put these back. And then I thought, it took me quite a while to shop around and find this stuff. So when but this is like, if you spend a little time, you know, just like, you know, trying to go to the food pantries, if you spend a little time trying to learn how to do this stuff, it's really going to serve you well. So it took me quite a while to come up with this because I thought, it's hard to find. So when I found these 2 for 72 cents, those were $1 each. And then the coconut water is really cheap at Walmart. I'll drink some. I'll get it cold first. So then I was encouraged, if any of you have tried, you might be thinking there's no dollar stuff. I thought I'm going to try to do $7 desserts that are storable. So the first thing, I was looking all over the store, and I was trying to find like some cookies or dessert. But one thing I found was these oatmeal cookies, and this is 16 servings at 2 cookies each. Okay, I can find $1.25 cookies, but you don't get this many. And then I got this pudding for 98 cents. So what is really good is you make your pudding, and then you can put like 2 cookies with your pudding, so that's 98 cents. Then I bought a nice bag of blueberry muffins. So those are good for like if you like a continental breakfast. These are 3 servings. I have a jumbo muffin pan, and then I bought these. These were $1.62, and these are 20 servings. So you might think those are over $1, but when I added up all the stuff that I'm going to show you, it was $7.05, and it was 48 servings. And then I bought some Twix candy. So that was $7.05. Okay, with my Walmart food, I bought 2 cans of corn. Back here with these, I rang these up separate. This was $11.25, counting the 2 cans of corn and the coconut water. So that was a pretty good deal. Oh, you guys, probably we're not going to be able to beat Walmart, you know. So I thought that was pretty good. What I'm going to do next week is I'm going to look at all this food that I got for the stockpile. And then this week I had bought this at Ralph's. So I'm going to try a different store next week. And then this deodorant was $1.24. So that's cheap. So I am going to be trying to find some more of those. So then I told you, now this was the deal of deals. I'm trying to buy flowers all the time. So I was at Walmart and the flowers were marked drastically down. And I got all these flowers. These are a lot of flowers, so I can have my fun. I'm decorating with them, but what I want to do is save them to do my Christmas tree. So all the flowers were 50 cents each. I couldn't believe it. That's so cheap. So I got all these flowers for $11.26. So what I want to do is decorate my Christmas tree like a giant floral arrangement. So I'll make a big arrangement. Pretend this is a big arrangement on the top of the tree. And then I'm going to have flowers all around the tree, like in a circular thing. And then at the bottom, I'm going to arrange some flower arrangements. I think that is going to be one of the nicest trees yet, because you know I love Christmas. But in the meantime, I don't know if you can see my arrangements now, but I will, and what's good about this food is it all fits in one little box. So today I was arranging my flowers, and it takes you a little while, but then you start getting good at it, and you have a lot of beauty in your home. And it's actually, if you just buy a few, it's cheap. It's a cheap hobby. It's a cheap, fun hobby. And then it's hard to say. So see how all of this food is fitting in this little box? So I'm taking this upstairs, and I'm working on my food storage. So you might be thinking, wow, you have some nerve going to the food pantry. But it's about my age, 70 years old, and it's about my my income. So what I want to do is buy some cheap food once or twice a week, and then go to the pantry, not the one that was out of food, because that's a bad idea. Then my shoes got all messed up at the gym. I'm never outside with my tennis shoes. I'm only in the gym. I don't really do the treadmill, but my shoes were like swinging to the inside, and I thought you're going to hurt yourself. I got these shoes today marked down 3 times at Target for $13. That is, no, $11.99. So this is how you know you need, so this year, it's been about a year, I had 3 tennis shoes. So I know I need in a year, I'm not throwing the old ones out because who knows what the future is going to bring. So I got the shoes marked down. So, okay, so that is what I bought. Okay, now about low-cost meals all the time, like the eggs and the bacon were cheap because high in protein. After the debate, I thought, boy, you know, presidential debate, I thought, I want to go pretty close to the keto diet, not totally no carb, but that's a real carb. And I want to stay with the keto because that has been shown to help if you have biomarkers of diabetes, you know, heart attack, stroke. So trying to put it into my bad habits, not misery making though, and keep stockpiling no matter what, a little bit. So for one of my good meals is oatmeal, which is 1/4 cup oatmeal, 1/4 cup 1/2 nuts and raisins, so 1/8 cup each, 1/4 cup powdered milk, and 1.5 cups water, and that gives you a nice big pan of food. A sandwich, you guys saw my sandwich last night, soup, and then I have crackers, and I made peanut butter, and I have cheese, pizza. I bought $5 pizzas. This week I don't need any pizzas. Leftover meat, I could make a stuffed potato, I could make a sandwich, I could make a salad, I could make a little, I could put them in top ramen. I bought, I can actually buy fully cooked chickens, the whole body chickens, cheaper than I can buy the legs. So I've been doing that, and I thought the cheapest was Ralph's at $5, but I found them marked down at Walmart under $4. And then the other thing is hamburger. I buy that marked down, and I always have potatoes or rice. So let me see. I want to move this so you can see my flour arrangements. And then I found these mug cakes in the stockpile, so I want to put that out for myself to eat it, maybe this week sometime. So once you start doing some of this stuff, if you're older, say to yourself, am I on a fixed income? If you are on a fixed income, you can qualify for food stamps, but I thought, I don't think that's what I want to do. I want to go to the food pantry. I think that's better. Okay, and so I didn't go because they didn't have any foods, but that is okay because I want to mention a video. If you really need food, get there earlier. Food pantry haul, food bank, friend mail, eat what you have challenge, day 5, 1 day at a time. So at her food bank, it was open on the 4th, and so she was talking, and I thought maybe this has something to do with the holiday. The fact that the food bank was out of food. So the guy said it happens every once in a while. So at the food bank they go to, they get a box with 25 pounds of food. So I was looking at her food pantry food, and I thought maybe it was a good thing this happened because she also got about $40 worth of food too, and I did too, but the food I usually got was fresh food that perishes. So she got a jar of pizza sauce, spaghetti sauce, 2 boxes of fruit snacks, oatmeal, Frosted Flakes, 2 tuna pouches, peas, 2 cans corn, Bush's baked beans, chili beans, 2 cans cream of mushroom, 1 can tomato soup, 1 can cream of chicken soup, 1 can chicken broth, 1 can beef broth, and some sliced pears, and a can of mandarin oranges. So if you're new to the food pantry, you know, I know that I need fresh food for the life extension, but I might be better off at a pantry that's more canned food like this. I'm used to eating it, and what I think is it's to avoid running out of food. That is not a chance I'm willing to take. Okay, I got a video for you. I'm not going to post it, but I'm just going to tell you about it. The Antichrist, King Charles III, World War III, and Great Tribulation. Share this everywhere. Arthur Time Cohen. So he's saying that the Antichrist is King Charles, and that the reason we know it's King Charles is the time is near, because from the beginning of time until Christ was 4,000 years, and it's been 2,000 years, so it's 6,000 years. And you know, he points to all the 666 stuff. And so I'm watching that, and I thought, I don't think that King Charles is the Antichrist. I don't think that the Pope is the Antichrist. What I think is the Antichrist is going to come up from, people aren't going to know him. He's going to be some military leader. He's going to be a religious leader. I think he's going to be younger than King Charles, and he's going to be very charismatic. And I just don't think, I don't think that we're ushering in the end times yet, because there's things that haven't happened. So they point to Israel, but Israel has, you know, through time, there's been a lot of stuff involving Israel. So one of the ways we'll know the Antichrist is the Antichrist will proclaim himself to be Christ. Okay, the true Christ cannot have an earthly mother and an earthly father. This is one of the ways we're going to know it's not him, because he was born of a virgin, and he was conceived by the Spirit. Also, the false Christ will not be able to produce the wounds on his hands, on his feet, and the piercing in his side. And it says he will speak like a lamb, but he will talk like a beast. So like he will have, I don't think King Charles is going to be able to pull this off. I just don't think it's him. And so I went through thinking about all the world leaders, and I thought, no, I don't think it's him. No, I don't think it's him. No, I don't think so. So anyway, that's the video. Let me give you a shot if you would like. I'm enjoying it. All through time, you know, like when it was World War II, that was the end. When it was World War II, that was the end. So on a week, I want to do markdown produce like I did at Ralph's. $1 meals and dessert like I did today. I want to make jam, pickles, yogurt, peanut butter, granola butter, sour cream, and bread. Tuesday, I want to make casseroles or a baked dish. So I still have chicken Alfredo in there. I still have some bean dip. Wednesday, I want hot dogs or sausages and some kind of potatoes. Thursday, I want frozen food. I have a big bag of nuggets, and I have frozen pizza. So Thursday is going to be like leftovers, frozen pizza, soup and crackers, a frozen meal, some kind of maybe prepared meat. or pre-cooked chicken, and Friday is going to be a fish meal. And then I'm preparing for the holidays little by little. I don't think this is World War III. I think what has happened is we're in a dangerous Cold War. So it started with the COVID, and we got involved with 2 wars, and now we're in a Cold War, and those are very dangerous. So something could happen, but what I'm doing, I'm not really thinking about that. What I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, what is it about, like, pretend you're me, or say if you're you, how old am I and how many years do I have left? How can I extend my life? How can I protect my resources? I was thinking about a couple of things. Like when the owner wanted his apartment back, I said to my friend, for all they cared, I could have ended up on the streets. She goes, yeah, but you didn't. And I thought, it's not that I didn't, it's that the potential was there. Or let's say I go to the food bank. Let's say I go to the food bank and there's no food at the food bank. What if I didn't have any food in my house? But you did. But that's not the point. So I'm going through and like today, well, I wonder if I can do dollar shopping for food. Well, yeah, I did. You just saw me do it. I wonder if I could get enough produce for a week. And then I got a lot of nice packages of like lunch meat and stuff really cheap. So as we're doing this stuff, like we're going to the gym or walking, boy, walking was a pleasure after the gym, but I'm going to the gym, hopefully if I get a little sleep tonight, because I think the weight training is the best, just like why I want to prepare for Christmas so that nothing happens to ruin my Christmas. Also, my neighbor is redoing her house. You know, they want us to go to this new green stuff. So today I was looking at water purifications. So they have the water purification, it's like a sports bottle, and you just change the filter, and you can make, like, you know, it's about this big. I go, that's good for me because I buy bottled water. And so I'm looking at, and I located the $39 water purification things. I located the storage bottles for water and gasoline. So Jake's like everything that's on my mind, and I thought, well, just wait. Like when the tennis shoes were on sale, I was looking for a tablecloth for Christmas, and I thought, just wait, and when it's on sale, get a nice new one. So I'm kind of moving away from thrift stores like the tennis shoes and just going for new stuff that's drastically marked down, and making sure I have plenty of food. And so you might be thinking, well, you worry too much. No, when you're prepared, you don't worry. Like today, I thought my son was going to give me a hard time. I go, get a bug out bag in every car. So I'm doing that myself, and I'm preparing my car little by little for like evacuation. So one way you could do that is you get the boxes that fit right behind the passenger side, and you move the passenger seat up, and then you can sleep diagonally and stretch up. I don't know how anybody can sleep sitting up. I'm probably going to go back to the swap meet. I think it's a good idea to maybe earn a little bit of extra money. So also, like in the back seat of my car, I want some like blankets. I want some water bottles that I can fill. I want some gas cans, stuff like that. So I'll be telling you about that. And then I was thinking about, you know, the car living. That's not a good idea, you know, when you get older, because you have a tendency, maybe something can happen. So what I'm thinking is slash your expenses down to nothing, just to rent, just to utilities, maybe internet, and slash. Okay, let's say just food. Okay, let's say that I go to the food pantry and I get $40 worth of food, so that's $160 a month. Or I could get EBT, or if you think you need it, you can get both. So say $200 a month, basically. Do you think that's going to help you in a year? Well, yeah, because then you're going to have a little bit more money for gas. And so what they're saying is that people, their standard of living is going down. Well, just start reducing the expenses of everything. So, like the tennis shoes at $13 was dirt cheap. So, okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Please. Oh, and can you tell me where you're from? I'm going to be checking this out. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all. And I hope this encourages some of you to do some of this stuff.